to all of you, Senator Ben Cardin, who is a good friend to higher education and to employment and economic development here in our state of Maryland. So with that, Senator, I thought you might want to make a few remarks.
Thank you.
Well,
thank you very much. We're very proud of Prince George Community College and what it means for our community. What a great asset. Now, I'm sort of a substitute for the president. As you know, President Obama was here just a few months ago. And he was here, and he picked specifically he wanted to come here because of this program. He was underscoring the importance of community colleges and the fact of how they can adjust and deal with the needs of our community. And we're going through some very, very tough times. Very tough times. Just 3.5 years ago, when President Obama took the oath of office, we were losing 750,000 jobs a month. Now, we've turned that around a bit. In the last 28 months, we've seen job growth of 4 million jobs in America. We've created 500,000 in manufacturing alone. So we're seeing things move in the right direction, but it's still a very tough market out there, as you all know. It's tough to find a job. It's tough to find a good job. It's tough to find a job where you think you'll be safe and be able to grow and be able to take care of your family. But you've made the first step towards that by being here. Thank you. You really give us hope for America's future. I want you to know you do it first and foremost for yourself. Because you know if you have the skills, if you have the training, you're going to be able to do better for yourself. But you're also doing it for your family. The family depends upon you. Family members have helped you, you're going to have to help family members. You're also doing it for your country. We're in tough global competition today. Tough global competition. America's used to being #1. We saw that in the Olympics, right? By the way, thank you, women, for saving the men during the Olympics. We'd like to be #1. We're not going to get there unless we have people who are skilled, who can compete, and can help this nation grow. I tell stories about people I've met in life. I'll tell you one story, then I'm going to ask you a few questions. One of my best friends is a person named Barry Black. Now, Barry Black grew up in Cherry Hill in Baltimore City. That's where people live in public housing. And not too much hope for a future, at least when he grew up. So in the 8th grade of school, Barry Black was a straight D student. And as he said, it was nothing to be proud of. He thought he would drop out of school and that he would just do what most of the people in his community did. But then a neighbor gave him a record. Does anybody know what a record is? It's a disc, black disc he used to have. Play on controls. All right, just telling some age. But on that record was a speech given by then the chaplain of the United States Senate. We have a chaplain because we need help. Chaplain's a very important position in the United States Senate. In this chaplain's speech, he said that you should dream big, work hard, and when you think you got the job done, keep working. Read the book once, read it twice. Work harder than anyone else. And then have faith. Faith is the gift that God has given us to meet any challenge. No one has life easy. Everyone has to face obstacles in their lifetime. Faith can help you get through those times. Your dreams and your work, you can achieve your goals. Well, Barry Black took those words to heart, became valedictorian of his high school class, entered the Navy, became one of the first African-American admirals in the United States Navy. He was a minister, and is now the chaplain of the United States Senate. Dream big, work hard, work harder, keep working, have faith. And you're doing it today. So I come here today to tell you how much energy you give me. You know, where I work, some days get pretty tough there. The environment there is not always pleasant. But I come here and see what you're doing. Just energizes me to work harder with our president to make sure this country lives up to its dreams so that everyone can dream big and achieve those dreams. That's what this is all about. So the programs here are critically important. I just got a lesson on drywalling. I need some help with drywalling, so I'm gonna have to go through the whole 16-week course, I guess, maybe a little bit more. But what you're learning are critical skills for America's future, and I can't thank you. I want to ask a couple questions. I'm like Dr. Duke said, it'd be okay if I did that. How many of you are currently employed? Have a job? Got a few hands. How many of you have been employed? Have had jobs? How many of you, when you worked, you were working in a job where you didn't know whether you would have that job the next day or two? Sort of temporary work. Yeah. We call that underemployed. Yeah, you're doing good work, but you don't know how long it's going to last. And the company you're working for is not really giving you benefits or giving you stability. What you're going to learn here will give you a path to a good job, where you're paid the right skills for the work that you're doing, and you have a future. So you can take care of yourself and take care of your families. That's why this is so important. This program is so important. I want to make sure that we have a federal partner that will allow these types of programs to grow. It's tough to run a college today with the budgets. The county doesn't have a lot of money. The state doesn't have a lot of money. The federal government talking about all these deficits. But if we don't invest in you, if we don't have these programs here, not just in Prince George's County, but in every county in this country, if we don't do this, our nation's not going to grow. So this is a model program for the country, and you're part of it. So you're special. And I'm special because I represent you, the United States Senate. So thank you all. I'll be glad to take, I don't want to hold people